A journalist with 33 years of experience, Mark Curnutte is the race and social justice reporter for the Cincinnati Enquirer. He's an adjunct in the sociology department at Miami University, Oxford, Ohio, where he teaches courses on social justice and social change. Mark is well known in the immigrant community for his balanced and compassionate reporting. He shares their stories, enabling those who are often overlooked or silenced to be heard. For his courageous commitment to the most vulnerable in our community, the Casa Hispanic Center presents the Social Justice Champion Award to Mark Curnutte.
You know, there's multiple reasons that I'm interested in covering these types of stories. You know, personally, I'm interested in them. I find them fascinating. I find the people that you meet, you know, that this work introduces you to be interesting, fascinating, with remarkable life stories of perseverance and resilience and faith and hope. And that has a spillover effect. You know, you're affected by that, I think, in a positive way. It gives you a lot of perspective on your own life as a privileged American, a privileged white American. The other thing, it's deeply connected to my faith as a Catholic, where to me, you know, there's many pieces to the Catholic faith, but for me, the most important and the one that motivates me, you know, it's a cliche now, but it's in Matthew 25 or Luke 10, where really, what did you do for the least? And I feel like I was given talent and gifts and the opportunity to develop those. And there's people in the newspaper business who think really the highest calling of our work is to be a conduit for the people that otherwise are marginalized and left voiceless. I don't believe I'm a voice for the voiceless. I believe that I go do my job and I go listen, and that the people I cover, whether they're refugees that spent 15 years in a refugee camp in Nepal, or are immigrants that have come up from Nicaragua or Guatemala or Honduras and have lived, you know, horrific, terrible lives of injustice, they have very strong voices. They have very clear voices and voices that need to be heard. And my job is to go listen to them, take them seriously, and present them accurately to our readers. But I think that ties deeply to my understanding of my faith as a Catholic, that really that's what you're supposed to do, that all people, all individual people have infinite value as human beings. I think if you look around, you know, from the organization here, from Casa, Catholic Charities, through the social action work that's done in the Archdiocese and throughout many faith communities in Greater Cincinnati, and even in the non-faith community, there are a number of people in organizations that are involved deeply in social justice work, who are trying to alleviate poverty and reduce suffering, improve health outcomes, provide food, provide education, literacy. You know, I'm flattered to be recognized by Casa, but I do want to emphasize that what I do requires a team of people. I wouldn't be able to cover issues of immigration and refugee resettlement and race relations if the people I worked for and with at the Enquirer didn't see value in that. So there is a definite teamwork that since I came back from sports in 2009, I've been able to work for some really talented top editors, Tom Callanan, Carolyn Washburn, Peter Badia, and now Burl Love, as well as really talented assigning editors who see the importance in what we do in covering these communities of newcomers, people living in poverty, people who are kind of on the margins of society. So I accept this, I'm honored, but I accept this on behalf of the newspaper and the people I work with.